Okay, let's first find the derivative of this. I can rewrite this as 4x squared plus 1600 to the 1/2 power. And this is the chain rule. We got parentheses to a power. So I take my power, put it out in front. What's inside my parentheses remains as is. And then I lower my power by 1 times the derivative of what's inside the parentheses. So we're going to have 1/2 times 4x squared plus 1600, and 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. Derivative of 4x squared is 8x, and derivative of 1600 drops away. Now I'm going to rewrite this in a single fraction, so I'll put the 8x up on top. The only thing that ever goes down in the denominator is what's already down there, and anything with a negative power you move down there. So this goes down below. So we've got 4x squared plus 1600 to the 1/2 power. Eight and 2 simplified, so that gives me 4x over, and then I'll have the square root of 4x squared plus 1600, and they're asking where it's equal to 1.75. So I'll put 1.75 in for this side. 4x over square root of 4x squared plus 1600. Now I'm going to take that 1.75 and move it to the right side. So I got 4x over square root of 4x squared plus 1600 minus 1.75. Now I'm not going to use a trace feature like the instructions indicated. I like the intersect method. If I go to y equals, I'm going to put this on y1. So I got 4x divided by square root 4x squared plus 1600, closing parentheses for the square root, minus 1.75. Now I put a 0 here. Now I'm going to do a graph. We're looking for where it crosses the x-axis. I don't see it crossing the x-axis here. So what I can do is I can change my window settings. So for my x values, I could change this to, and it actually looks like it crosses to the right. So let me start this at 0, and then put 50 in. Why do I put 50? I don't know. You could try 100. You're just looking to where it's crossing. Now, as I graph this now, I'm still maybe not sure if it crossed. I could change it to even further out, but let's try it. If you do second trace and choose intersect, number 5, enter on first curve, enter on second curve, enter on guess, and comes back and tells us intersection is 36.14, which their answer they wrote was 36. So instructions must have said round to the nearest integer, or maybe just round to no decimal places. Now, if it hadn't crossed on my screen, I would have to change my window settings some more. It would say error, no sign change, I believe. Now, to set your calculator back, you do zoom and then number 6. And that sets you back to your standard viewing window.